Okay, we're
All right.
all right. All right. So about that, everybody. Quick little weird. Doing a little troubleshooting here, real quick. Anyway, sorry about that. Quick little technical error. Derailed. I've been derailed. Uh, but disconnected towards the end of it. So going into our last little question here. Cliche band question. What does the name of the band mean? Like, there's a definition for the word intronaut, sort of, that's all about like deep diving into your psyche and consciousness to understand the self from like a metaphysical and philosophical perspective. But what does it actually mean to you as the artist and as someone who's in the band?
I mean, I guess that's probably what more or less what it was. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know. I guess as far as band names go, we picked an okay one, just because that was like 18 years ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was like, an astronaut is in outer space and an intronaut is inner space, and
Yeah.
at the time we're like, okay, that doesn't sound like a bad band name
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
So I guess that can be our band name. So yeah, that's how it is. That's just how band names happen, I guess. And like I said, it could have been worse.
Yeah.
It's hard to name a band. It's really. I mean, I didn't come up with that name.
No.
Our old guitar player Leon did, and he did a great job. I don't think I've ever named any band that I've ever been in. So just because I don't think I would be very good at it.
Yeah. Yeah. I know all about weird band names.
Yeah.
I didn't name a Legion, but I'm stuck with it now, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, what were you guys thinking? They were like, I don't know, it was allegiance, and then we got a cease and desist, so we just added a bunch of vowels and
Oh, really?
put it in the StarCraft font, and now we're here, and I'm just like, okay, whatever.
So is that not a real is that not a real word?
No, no, it's total nonsense.
That's even better. That's almost even better. Because then
Yeah.
people can't. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's I want to start putting like the Megadeth clause into our writers, where it's like, if you spell our name wrong on the marquee, you owe us $50.
Oh yeah.
You're
Dude, I remember when a million years ago we toured with it was Torch,
yeah,
and they have an E on that
yeah,
end of the word torch. I think they got like $100 if their name was spelled wrong. I wish we would have known about that,
yeah,
because like you, I'm sure yeah, like you said, you totally get it. It's been spelled every wrong way.
yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's like you can tell they ran out of letters and they're just doing their best. It's like they just ran out of E's and they were like, "Uh-oh, there's a lot of these in this word."
I just don't understand how it happens, though, because like at a certain point, it's like you have some printed like itinerary or something. Like if you own a club, like you signed some kind of like contract
Yeah.
to like make the show happen. It's printed right there. Like what happened between reading this piece of paper and putting it on your flyer? Fucking assholes.
I love it. I love it. It's the best part to it. My guitar player has like a whole folder on Facebook of just misspelled marquees. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So before we go, I know I said that was going to be the last question, but I do have a couple questions from people who are viewing. Lyle Faulkner wants to know what your favorite stop on that last tour was. He said he saw Intronaut in March of last year in Salt Lake and can't stop thinking about it.
That was a fun Salt Lake. That was probably the best Salt Lake City show Intronaut has ever played.
Nice.
Or one of the best. It was a really fun one. That whole tour was so much fun. I loved Cult of Luna and Emma Ruth Rundle. They were just all super fun to tour with, and every show was just nice and just it was just really easy to do. And I don't know, it's hard to pick one. I think we did play the last show ever at Slim's in San Francisco, which I think closed shortly after. It's like a legendary club. But I don't know. Yeah, all the show. I mean, yeah, if I had to pick one, maybe I guess LA was fun. We played at the Fonda, but It's all great. It was one of those where just every night is
Every
a
show.
pleasure. Yeah.
And then Summer Hill wants to know, what was your favorite tour, and what is your favorite place to perform? Similar question. Similar question.
Hmm. Favorite tour? Wow. There's been a lot, man. I mean, any tour where you're like with bands that you number one enjoy the music of, and also like enjoy being around the people. That's just always going to be a fun one.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like we've done a lot of those, so I don't want to like mention just one because I'll, you know, hurt someone's feelings, I guess. We did a tour once. I mean, one example. There's been a lot of these, but I remember, we did a tour once with Meshuggah and Animals as leaders. Probably one of the most fun months I've ever done. We did a tour once with Cynic and Dysrhythmia, which was just like.
I saw that tour.
I mean,
I was at the San Francisco date of that show.
oh, at Slim's.
Yep,
Was that at
Slim's.
Slim's?
No,
Yeah, yeah.
I think no. Maybe I was at the Oakland one, if there was an Oakland one. I'm trying to
Uh,
remember. I remember I caught. I got a Dysrhythmia shirt at that show. I remember that, and I
yeah,
was just like amazed by Cynic. They did that
yeah,
whole. They had that sound clip that did like the definition of a cynic and all
yeah,
that kind of stuff, and it played through. And then they did all the retraced kind of
yeah,
versions of the songs. It was such a good show. It was such a good show.
yeah.
You guys killed it too, obviously. But yeah,
Thanks. Yeah,
I
that was.
remember being on that in that audience and loving it.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's
Yeah.
that's the recipe for a good tour. So I don't know. I feel like we've been pretty lucky in that most tours we've ever done have been cool. Even early on, and yeah, I feel like we sort of set that like unspoken rule for ourselves that we didn't want to do things we didn't really feel like doing.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It's a good rule to have. It's a good rule to have, man.
yeah.
Well, Sasha, I've kept you here for the better part of an hour, so I will let you go and enjoy the rest of your quiet Tuesday in the showroom.
Right.
Thank you so much, though, man, for hanging out with us. I really appreciate it. And
Of course. Yeah. Thank you.
yeah, dude. And thank you, everybody, for watching, bearing with our quick little technical difficulty there. I hope you tune back in for the rest of it. I'm Riley McShane, singer for Allegiant, host of the Metal Blade Live series, and I will be back next week with another guest. Make sure to follow Dunable Guitars, Intronaut. All the links are available down below us as usual. And until next week, have a great weekend, everybody, and we will see you there.